السلام عليكم ويعطيكم العافية. تسجيل مادة اللغة الإنجليزية للصف الرابع، معكم إسراء في المدارس العمرية. First, it's our second recording for the revision for our quiz. هيكون التسجيل الثاني لاختبارنا إن شاء الله on Wednesday. So at the beginning I need to talk to you about this exam or this quiz. It's going to be too easy. هيكون كتير سهل خفيف لطيف إن شاء الله. Multiple choice، ما في إشي، ما في داعي للخوف. The material included in this exam will be only the videos we have taken at lately. هتكون المادة فقط اللي أخذناها تعليم عن بعد. Last class we had a revision for the gerund, so today we are going to make a revision for question tag. الحصة الماضية راجعنا الgerund. Today we are going to talk about question tags. So if you take a look at your student book, page 73, here we have a question tag. We are going to talk about it and do some exercises. So at the beginning, what is the question tag and when do we use it? So question tag, questions, we add them at the end of the sentence. أسئلة منضيفها لنهاية الجملة. Why do we do that? شو الهدف من هذا الشيء؟ ليه منضيف أسئلة لآخر الجملة؟ A. To confirm our opinion، لحتى نأكد على رأينا الخاص بموضوع معين أنت بتحكي عنه، فبتضيف سؤال لآخر الجملة لحتى تأكد رأيك. So to confirm our opinion, look at this example. This forest is amazing, isn't it? هاي الغابة مدهشة. Amazing, isn't it? بأكد على رأيي، كأنه بحكي لك صح ولا لا. What do you think? What's your opinion? So this is the first use. The second one, when we are pretty sure that what we say is true. لما نكون احنا متأكدين انه اللي بنحكيه اشي صحيح، فانا بدعم رأيي بهذا السؤال. You've got a big garden, haven't you? هلا انا متأكدة انه هو عنده حديقة كبيرة، بس بدي اتأكد او بدي ادعم المعلومة اللي عندي، فبحكي له انه انت عندك حديقة كبيرة، صح ولا لا؟ زي هيك تقريبا بيجي معنا السؤال. So you have got a big garden, haven't you? So again, question tags are questions. We add them at the end of the sentence. أسئلة منضيفها آخر الجملة to confirm our opinion، لحتى نأكد على رأينا، أو when we are pretty sure about something. Okay, so this is the uses. So here we make a question tags with an auxiliary verb and subject pronoun. We usually use the auxiliary verb that we use for the tense in the main part of sentence. إذا بنستخدم السؤال بناء على الزمن الموجود في الجملة الأساسية. Those dogs aren't running, are they? Those dogs aren't running, are they? أنا بسأل هاي الكلاب مو قاعدين بيركضوا ولا هم بيركضوا؟ أنا بتأكد عاد، أنت شو رأيك؟ شو شايف؟ So those dogs aren't running, are they? Okay, now here he's talking about the affirmative sentences in the present simple. We use do and does. And for sentences in the past simple, we use did. Okay, so in the present simple, in the affirmative sentences, الجمل المثبتة بالمضارع البسيط. In the present simple, we use do, does. And remember, we said that the do comes for the plural pronouns اللي هي الضمائر الجمع اللي هي they, we, you and I, and does comes with he, she, it for the singular plural. So and for sentences in the past simple we use did. للجمل بالماضي البسيط نستخدم معها did. When do we use this? When we don't have an auxiliary verb. لما ما يكون في عنا فعل مساعد نستخدمه، بستخدم المضارع البسيط do, does بالماضي بستخدم did. Take a look at this example. They didn't go to see the turtles. He gave us here didn't. They didn't go to see the turtles. هم ما ذهبوا أو لم يذهبوا لرؤية السلاحف. Did they? So here you have to change the tone of your voice. نبرة صوتك تختلف عند السؤال. So they didn't go to see the turtles. Did they? Here, when the sentences use a verb in the affirmative, we use the negative question tag اللي هي حكينا عنها انها بتكون العكس. If we have a positive sentence, so the question should be negative, and the opposite. If the sentence is negative, the question should be positive. إذا كانت الجملة عندي مثبتة بحط لها سؤال آخرها منفي، والعكس صحيح. إذا كانت الجملة منفية بضيف لها سؤال مثبت. We go when the sentence uses the verb. Okay, we go to the park often, don't we? إحنا بالعادة منروح على البارك. Don't we؟ ولا لا ما منروح. So he's asking to confirm the information لحتى يأكد على المعلومات اللي عنده. He hasn't been to Bora Bora this year. Has he؟ هو ما سافر أو ما راح على بورا بورا, and it's a name of a place, اسم منطقة, this year. Has he? So here in the first sentence we go to the park often. جملة عندي مثبتة, so the question should be negative, don't we? Here is the opposite. He hasn't been to Bora Bora. Hasn't is negative, so the question has he? We can use questions tag in all tenses and with modal verbs. Elephant can swim. Can they? Elephant can swim. Can they? الفيلة تسبح ولا ما بيقدروا يسبحوا. So this is simply the question tags for today. So now let's take a look at the exercises we have here. Exercise 3. So let's take a look at this exercise. The first sentence, that animal isn't yours. Try to find the answer. That animal isn't yours. هذا الحيوان مو إلك. Is it? Okay. Second one. We want a quiet dog. We have we want a quiet dog. So here. Don't we? The boys haven't got a bet yet. The boys haven't. So we have the boys and we have haven't. The boys haven't got a bet yet. Have they? This is negative, so the question should be positive. He doesn't like animals much. He doesn't like animals much. So we have doesn't. The question should be positive. Does he? Your rabbit did tricks, didn't it? So this is activity 3. Okay. So here we have this exercise. Let's do it together. Put in the correct question tags. Example. Peter works in the shop. Peter works in the shop. The answer, Peter works in the shop, doesn't he? Because I'm talking about Peter, so I used doesn't. Because Peter is singular, so I used doesn't. Peter works in a shop, doesn't he? She is collecting stickers. She is collecting stickers. You have is. Try to think of the answer. She is collecting stickers, isn't she? So the sentence is positive, so the question negative. She is collecting stickers, isn't she? Second example. We often watch TV in the afternoon. We often watch TV in the afternoon. Try to think of the answer. So we often watch TV in the afternoon, don't we? So we use don't because we have the pronoun we. We don't watch TV in the afternoon. We often watch TV in the afternoon. don't we? Look at the second example. You have cleaned your bike. You have cleaned your bike. Haven't you? You have cleaned your bike, haven't you? The second one. John and Max don't like maths. John and Max don't like maths. So we have don't. We have a negative sentence. So the answer should be do they, a positive one. Number 5. Peter played handball yesterday. Peter played. I have a verb in the simple past. So Peter played handball. Didn't he? Why do I use didn't? Because we have the verb played in the past simple. They are going home from school. They are going home. The sentence is positive. So the question should be, aren't they? 7. Mary didn't do her homework last Monday. Mary didn't. I have a negative sentence. Did she? 8. He could have bought a new car. Could is not in it's not found in your book. مو موجود بكتابكم بس هي as an example. He could have bought a new car. So it's a model. I make it a negative one. So the answer should be couldn't he? Could, couldn't. He could have bought a new car. Couldn't he? Kevin will come tonight. I have will and I want to make it a negative. So the answer should be won't he? And the won't is combined from will and not. هي عبارة عن will إن بضيف لها not, so it became won't. Won't he? I am clever. I am. I am clever. Aren't I? So that was all for today. I need you to study hard. Don't be afraid. The quiz will be so easy. Here we have the punctuation rules. If we take a look at them, أخدناهم بس هيك مراجعة سريعة لحتى تكونوا بصورتهم. اللي هي قواعد الترقيم أو قواعد الكتابة. Sentences begin with a capital letter and end with full stop or question mark. بشكل عام الجمل بتبدأ ب capital letter حرف كبير وبتنتهي in a full stop نقطة or a question mark. Look at the example. The rabbits ate all the carrots in the garden. The rabbits ate all the carrots in the garden. الأرانب أكلت كل الجزر اللي بالحديقة. It's a sentence. There's no question. هي جملة أو معلومة. So he finished it using a full stop. انتهى منها بوضع نقطة. وبدأها ب capital letter. Does James like gardening? Does James like gardening? So I'm asking a question about James. So I started the sentence with a capital letter and I put a question mark at the end. حطيت question mark because I'm asking a question. So this is the first thing. Here, names of people and places start with a capital letter. أسماء الأشخاص أو الأماكن أو المعالم بشكل عام تبدأ بالcapital letter. Take a look at this example. Ahmed and Ismail are going to Cairo. Ahmed and Ismail are names of people. أسماء أشخاص. So I started their names using a capital letter. بدأت أسمائهم بحرف الكابيتال. Are going to Cairo. رايحين على كايرو القاهرة. So I started the name of the city. بدأت اسم المدينة with a capital letter. We use exclamation mark for emphasize. Okay. What a beautiful animal. هي للتعجب أو يعني عشان إنك تجذب الانتباه للإشي اللي بتحكيه عنه. What a beautiful animal. يا له من حيوان جميل. We use commas to separate word in a list and to separate the question tags from the rest of the sentence. الكوما اللي هي الفاصلة هاي الصغيرة اللي عندنا. We use it to separate a list and to separate the question tag. بستخدمها لفصل التعداد or in a question tag. Pet, need, love, exercise, fun, and healthy food. So I use the comma to separate these from each other, and I use it in a question tag. It's cold today, isn't it? So these are the punctuation rules and the question tags. Study from your book, study the worksheets given to you. Don't be afraid, your exam will be so easy. برجع بذكر انه الاختبار مو محسوب عليه علامات، فقط إلك انت لحتى تتأكد من المعلومات، تتأكد من دراستك. نلتقي ان شاء الله في الحصة القادمة، حيكون عنا ريفيجن للهاف تو والماست والفوكابيولاري بإذن الله. يعطيكم العافية ودمتم بخير.